Peace, family. The market closed green for the week. Does it have the strength to keep going? Let's check it out. It's Stocks and Hip Hop. I appreciate you stopping back at the channel. It truly helps me out if you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you do that one. It costs you nothing. And then additionally, if you are new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. That way you have access to all of the content that is produced here at Stocks and Hip Hop. So what we do here each week is we cover the market and we look at the four indexes, the S&P, the Russell, the Dow Jones, and the Nasdaq. And we look for clues for what is littered in the chart to see if we can figure out what's going to potentially happen next. And on top of that, what we do each week is we talk about hip hop. And this week's hip hop comes from Larry June. Larry June and the Alchemist dropped a project and it is fire. I'm telling you, check that out immediately. On a track that I am going to display here with Larry June, he spit the bar. I'm spending money on assets for rainy days. I'm focused more on ownership, not the fame. And this is what I'm talking about. Hip hop is here to help everyone learn about financial literacy, and we're going to do that here. All right, so let's jump into these charts right now. S&P dropped to $4,137.64. When I say dropped, I didn't mean it as far as going down. $4,137.64, and the chart shows us what? We're in that reversal zone. We have been trading in this range for quite some time now, and we're back at the top of what has happened before. We fell into this, we got there once, we got around there a second time, a third. This candle officially broke the trend that was going higher, and then here we are again at that reversal zone. So what can happen from here? Obviously, there's a few things that can happen. Two of those things are we can continue to go higher because we closed near the highs. All right, that is one. Number two, we can obviously do the reversal that we have continued to see as the market reach this level. Or number three is we stay still. We could absolutely stay still in this market to try to gain some momentum to go to the upside. So here's what I see right now. What I see is that on my mock D, things are starting to slow down. I think this is going to make another reversal to come back down to retest around this 4,000 area. This is my price target that I see for the S&P. Upside target is if I am completely wrong and the market does want to continue to move higher, then we come back to around this 4,200 area to retest that resistance area. And if we can get a close above that, then the market has a strong shot of making a move higher. So that's the simplicity of things here. Let's go ahead and jump along into what's going on with the Russell. Russell closed at $176.51. This has been also in a back and forth motion. This was the wide range of things, and recently it has started to condense and move back and forth in a very small range between 170 and 180. We chopped back and forth, and this week we featured a move higher and it sold off. So where can we go from here? We have our two price targets. If the market does have the strength to continue to go higher, we need to be able to break above that 180. And that is because we have been trading back and forth in there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 weeks in a row that the market has been in this continuous trading range back and forth where there's been no clear winner. And right now it is looking like that the bears are starting to shape up to take the wheel back over. So price targets, 180 is what we need to clear for the upside target. And then if we end up closing lower, we do not want to fall below that 173 area. If we do fall below that, the chances are the bears are back in town. All right, that's IWM. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on with the Dow. The Dow closed at $33,886.47. Another range bound one, right? We've stayed in this range before. This candle dropped below. It fired back right up into that range, and now we are right around that price target we hit, that we said we would hit last week, around that 34,000 area. So where can we go from here? If the market can finally clear this mud of getting out of this zone, we need to get back above this 34,500 area. That's the upside target. Downside target, obviously, is going to be back around this 33,000 area, because this is where we have gone back and forth for quite some time now. So upside target 34,500, downside target is that 33,000 area. That's the Dow. This is really, really fast, ladies and gentlemen, because there's not too much going on. So let's fast forward to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq closed at $13,079.52. Taking a look at things here, we had a strong move higher, and then all of a sudden we fizzled out, and then this week we closed pretty close to where we fell from last week. This has been stagnant activity. So where can we go from here? I really don't like how that shaped up. I would have liked to have seen that strength continue to go higher. So price targets that we got right now. Let me zoom out a little bit so we can get to it. All right, here we go. Price targets are, we are in this zone here where this gap opens. So I want to see if we can get back to around this 13,500 area. Upside target is 13,500. Downside target, this breaks down below this resistance. We are going to end up probably around that 12,500 area. So let's wrap this one up here. We have our 4 indexes right now that are showing some quasi signs of strength. And I say quasi because we still need confirmation. We do not have any confirmation. We have been stuck in a box for quite some time, and with no clear winners, we can say nothing until we see the clear signal. We want a close above the resistance levels or a close below the support levels. And when that range gets broken out of, then we will have the direction that the market is going to likely head in. And things right now kind of seem to the downside. A lot of negative news right now that is leading the market to believe that we have some gloom and doom ahead of us. So let's stick to it. Make sure we watch the charts, not our emotions, in order to make our best decisions. So, what are you listening to for hip hop? As I mentioned before, the Larry June, the Alchemist Project. You know I'm an Alchemist fan. I love everything that comes out that he produces. So that was obviously going to be something we talk about. Well, what else did you got on mind? All right, make sure that you drop that in the comments so we can take a listen, because I always love listening to hip hop. And as always, take care of yourself. Shameless plug time. New episode for the podcast is out. Make sure that you check that out. I am doing my best in order to do weekly this month. And so far, I'm on track. So wish me luck. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Health is wealth. With all of this that we do here, I still emphasize every single episode here. At the end, we talk about your health being a priority. Make sure that you get your water. Make sure that you get outside, right? We need sunlight. Spend time with people that you love, because these are the 3 things that ultimately matter. All the money in the world means nothing if you don't have these 3 things to take care of yourself, all right? I want you to do that. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Peace.